Welcome to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.
Hi, everybody. I'm spiritual medium Kellee White, and welcome to Ask Me Anything. So let me say hi to some people. Hi, Tom Owen. Good evening, Kellee. Looking forward to your show all day. Oh, that's so sweet. And you're on your second day of quarantine. Oh, with COVID. I'm so sorry, Tom. There's so much of that going around. Oh my gosh. Well, that's good that you're, quarantining. That's good, honey. Hi, April. Hi, Teresa. Any message for me? Your mom passed. Well, I'm going to talk about things like that, Teresa. So hold on. We'll get you a message later. I won't forget. Hi, Dee. Hi, from Chicagoland. Lots of love. Hi, Dee. Isn't the produce now amazing, Dee? I think it's just so phenomenal. Hi, Sarah Stone. Well, I hope your week has been going well. Yeah, it's been a week. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Barbara. Oh, looking forward to your show tonight. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Barbara. I'm going to get back to everybody here. Hi, Doreen. Hi, Sue Clifford. Oh, Doreen, your birthday. Doreen Matson, I have to mention, August 8th. Now, listen to my astrology report when I go in through it, because August 8th is a very important day. Very important. So I am going to talk about that. Okay. Hi, Sue. Hi. I bet it is from San Antonio. I bet it's extremely hot. Hi, Laura. She says hi to everybody. Hi, Marge. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Renee Martinez. Hi, Lee. Hi, Julie. Hi, everybody. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Ashley. I could just keep going on. Hi, Lillian Wong. Hi. How are you guys in Palm Springs? I bet you're hot out there. Oh my God. Hi, Karen. Guys, this is so fun. I could just keep going on. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start talking about what's going on, because there's a lot of things going on. We'll talk about astrology, this weather. There's so much going on right now. So let's talk about this period that we're in. So you remember I was talking so much about July 31st and August 1st, about the Uranus and Rahu and Mars conjunction at 24 degrees in Aries. And I said that was really going to be a time period that was intense. It's very intense. And that it's going to actually begin this area that we're in, this energy period that we're in. And so having said that, we're going to start seeing some, more intense energies. I mean, this is for the August is full of intense energies. And this is a very intense time. And where it's like this time period, this last few days has set into motion the energies that will occur for the rest of the year, actually, but beginning in August. But I will say this, and everybody needs to understand this, that this energy right now is so powerful that it's an amazing time. If you can ride that wave of this, it's an amazing time to make change. This is the energy of change. It's the energy of transformation. So how do you want to live your life? All things are possible and I'm going to talk about August 8th in a second, but first I want to talk about, so I want everybody to understand that this energy also can be used for great change in your life. If you've been stagnant and if you've been afraid to make a change or anything, this is the time. It's like, whoa, this energy will push you if you allow it to make some changes. So don't have any fear around it. Use this to get to where you need to be in life, because there's always those points in life where it's time to make a change and grow. And I'd say this right now is that time. It's a really powerful time of growth and transformation in everybody's life. Now, having said all that, on August 7th, so today is August 4th, on August 7th, we have Mars again, and I'm talking about Vedic astrology here. Mars is in Aries, and it's squaring Saturn in Capricorn. And that's going to be a very intense day, because Mars is a planet of war, and Saturn is, karma, it's government, it's the way we've done things, it's responsibility, and it brings a lot of frustration that day. So again, if you're traveling on that day, or if you, especially if you're traveling, you want to really pack your patience with this, okay? And just, be mindful of that. That's on Sunday. Now, on Monday, on August 8th, we have a special day. And somebody pointed this out to me the other day, and I had forgotten about it. So I really appreciated this. August 8th is what we call the Lion's Gate, and that's an energetic portal. And this August 8th makes it really special. I'm going to explain all of this. Well, let me explain what this is. A Lion's Gate, it opens every year on August 8th. And that's when, I'm going to talk Western astrology, so not to confuse anybody, but when the sun's in Leo, the stars Sirius and Orion's belt and Earth all line up. And when they all line up, they create this really powerful portal of energy. And what is that? It's a great time for manifesting. And 8 is connected with achievement, it's goals, it's the intersection of like the spiritual and the physical, and it's the symbol of infinity. So 8 is also known as a powerhouse number. It often acts as a bridge between the material and the spiritual. But this year, this August 8th, 2022, if you add up all the numbers, it makes it a 22 day. Now, a 22 day is really special for this Lion's Gate because 22s are known as the builders. They're the creators. They're the ones that can make dreams a reality. And so that means that this energy is available for everybody to do this. So you really on Monday, go into a meditative state and think, what do you want to create? What is it that in life that you really want to do? It's such a potent time for manifestation. And I would say set your affirmations and set your intentions because this is going to be a really powerful time. And often, some of the mystics in the world have always believed that this Lion's Gate portal actually infuses Earth with an extra energy to it, an extra light. And it's for healing. And it's also for about people getting people to evolve. And it's an extraordinary time. So that's for Monday. So make sure you pay attention to Monday's energy. And I'll be talking about it on the show with James on Monday. And on Monday, I should mention our topic on Both Sides Now and Beyond is forgiveness. It's forever forgiving, forever forgiving. So that is going to be Monday's topic. But just remember about August 8th, the Lion's Gate, because I think it's a really powerful time. And I'm going to go a little further on August 10th. Mars, now I'm talking Vedic astrology, Mars enters Taurus. And that has a major impact on the world because Mars is action and aggression. And Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, represents finances and security. So when this goes into Taurus, when Mars, the planet of action, goes into Taurus, it might rock our security. So, and that lasts until October 15th. It will have a major impact on the world. And the last thing I'm going to, a couple more big things, because August is full of big ticket items astrologically, of big things happening. But on August 14th, 15th, and 16th, so 14, 15, 16, Mars again is conjunct what we call the fixed star Algol. And the fixed star Algol is a very insane, unpredictable star. It can bring situations suddenly that come up that are way out of control. So those 3 days, August 14th, 15th, and 16th, are very challenging. I mean, again, let me go back. August is full of challenges. You can ride above a lot of these challenges and say, all right, I'm going to use this energy for manifesting the most amazing things in life, because that can happen as well, okay? And the last thing I'm going to talk about is on August 24th, Uranus, the planet of sudden surprise, goes retrograde in Aries. And that actually makes Uranus stronger when it's in retrograde. And that could have big changes on the world, like sudden earthquakes or something that, some sort of, something completely unexpected. And that's August 24th, but it's going to be in retrograde for months, I think until January. So, and also during all of this period of time, when we get to August 24th, we're going to have 5 planets in retrograde, and that's Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. That makes it a very powerful time. So we've got some things to look forward to this in August that probably will change the world. That's what I want to say about that. So, okay. Hi, Tracy. It's so great to see you too. Thanks, honey. Thank you. I love this color. It's my favorite color. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. So, what does Spirit think about astrology? Diane Bassani, what a great question. I think they love it. I think they love it. We practice on the other side before we incarnate about what we want to do. And some of the greatest astrologers in the world worked many lifetimes, and because astrology has been around for thousands of years. And on the other side, they work in the different galaxies to really gather their information, and they study really hard to do this. So I feel that astrology is a way to, it's a roadmap for us. That's all it is for me. It's a roadmap. And I love the predictory part of astrology. I think it's really important. I remember years ago when I was maybe 20, the first astrologer and the only astrologer I saw all those years until I was much, much older was a famous astrologer, Vedic astrologer. His name was Chakrapani, and I loved him. And I have other people that I know that worked with him, and he was so great. He passed away. He passed away actually like a couple of months before my mother. So it was like losing somebody who was extremely important to me. I just loved him. But he taught me a lot about Vedic astrology. And he said to me when I was about 20, he said, "You're going to do this work." And I was like, "What?" I'm 20 years old. What? I'm going to be an astrologer? I don't think so. I don't have the patience. I don't have any of that. And I didn't even understand what he was talking about. And, I ended up doing a lot. It's one of the tools I use. So I think it's a really important tool. But I know that Spirit loves it. Okay. Linda Miller, you're having a bad day. You see Ryan Reynolds? I say this every week, but Ryan Reynolds is so funny on TikTok, having a bad day. And he uses that song. Linda, it has been a hell of a week, hasn't it? I'm telling you. Well, yeah, let's get a reading from your guides, honey. Here we go. Let's get a reading for you. Here we go. So, yeah, this is from James Van Prague's Messages from the Guides. I love, love, love it. I love his cards. I think they're so wonderful. So let's get you a card from your guides. Here we go. Give without expectation. All right, Linda, here you go. Give without expectation. And also know this, that I'm sorry you're having a bad day. And here's how that works. Tomorrow will be better. And it actually usually works out that way, Before I even get into any more of the questions, I did want to discuss something that I thought was really, really important. This week was a hard week. This week was a really hard week for a lot of my clients, and there was a lot of loss. And so I want to address something that came up this week, and I think it's really important to talk about, and that's this. So if you have lost somebody that's really important in your life, like a mother, a father, a significant other, a child, if you've had that loss, you're going to go through 5 stages of grief, actually. I mean, major stages of grief. You're going to go through it. And it's really important. I want to talk about those stages of grief because there's a reason I want to say that. But I mean, there's the denial, there's anger, there's bargaining, there's depression, and then finally there's this thing called acceptance. And what's important about that is that let's say you lose a mother, and you may not even recognize it, that you are in one of these stages, because what happens in grief is these stages are our attempts, if you will, to process change and maybe to protect ourselves while we adapt to a new reality. And the process of grief looks different for everyone. But often what I've seen is this: when you've lost a loved one, really check yourself if you can. Often you can't because the emotions are too high. And if you are in anger, like if you're raging, if you're really angry, that is not a time to see a medium. because when you're in anger during any of this time, when you are in anger during grief, I mean, it could look like this. It could look like you're really pessimistic, you're really cynical, you're sarcastic, you're irritable, you're aggressive, or worse, even passive aggressive, getting into arguments. There might be an increased alcohol or drug use. That's what it can look like. But what it feels like is impatience, frustration, resentment, rage. Like rage is a big one here. I mention this because I've had clients that when somebody important to them has passed away, they want a session right away. It's not necessarily a good thing to do. James and I talked about this the other night. It's about, it's disrespectful almost to the soul on the other side who's just arrived. And you also have to check where you are, because let's say you are in rage. Like when my mother died, and I see this more with caregivers than with anybody. So let's say you've taken care of a spouse, a mother, a father, a sibling, a child, whatever it is, and then they pass. Your role has shifted, stopped. I don't know if you thought you could make a change in that, but often what I find is people go into rage at some point. And again, that's not a time to see a medium. You want to see a medium when you've either come to some place of depression or grief. Depression is actually fine to see it, or possibly even bargaining, but acceptance would be the best time, because then your heart is open for it. And that's why I say that when you're in anger, which is a totally normal place to be in grief, totally normal. I had it, and I raged probably for months. I'm not kidding you. And I am certainly not a rager. But it just really did something to me. And I never experienced that before. I couldn't believe it. And so I see it now with a lot of people, and it's just not a good time to work with a medium. And I am saying for mediums out there too, make sure when you're working with somebody that you can check, where is this stage? What stage are they in right now? And, listen, most of my clients are so grateful to have a session. And when I get one that's really angry, it shuts the energy down. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to talk about tonight. So check yourself where you are in the grieving process, okay? Because I think that's really, really important to do. So, hi, Lori Count. Anyway, okay, wait, Mrs. NW5. I like that, Mrs. NW5. Hi, Kellee. I would love a card, and your birthday is June 18th. Okay, well, June 18th. Let's get you a card from, June 18th. Let me just look really quickly here before I forget. June 18th is a Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is all about learning. They're the psychics of the world. Queens and Kings of Clubs and Jacks, and tens, all clubs, are so like this with queens. Don't miss a thing. They don't miss anything. They're the ones that are going to call you and tell you what's going on with your health. They're always involved with their health. That's a big one. So let's get a card from your guides. They also tend to be slightly judgy. Never judge another. Good to say that Spirit has a good sense of humor today. That is always a good thing. So here's a question that I wanted to answer. And this is a great question. This is from Kathleen M.A. Kathleen M.A. She says, a friend recently scattered her husband's ashes in various locations around our state. Another friend wondered if that would confuse his spirit. Does it matter? No, there's no confusion. No. In fact, with my mom, that's what I plan to do. I'm going to put a little over here, put a little over here, get her out of the closet that she's in. And no, they don't care. They don't care at all. They're not there. That's not them. So they don't care. They're watching you. They don't want you to stress over it. They're like, oh my gosh. But often they do love what things that they love. If they loved the water. And I said to my mom once, I said, like, with your ashes, do you want me to put you anywhere near the water? She's like, no, are you kidding? I'm afraid of water. And so we did not do that. I just have a feeling if I did that, those ashes would come back and fly in my face. So I definitely would not be doing that. But no, it doesn't matter. Spirit doesn't matter. And was another good question. This is from Kristen Rucolo. She said, "Hi, Kellee. Can you explain what you mean by people who are not from here? You've mentioned that star seeds aren't from here. Are you referring to where their soul originated from?" Yes, I am, Kristen. So nobody's really from Earth, but we come here. This is a school, and it's an extraordinary school. I mean, it's a tough school, but we come here. Many of us have been here so many times that we almost appear as we're from here, and maybe have more earthbound feelings and emotions because we've been here so much. But the ones that I talk about that are not from here really originated from another planet somewhere else, another galaxy somewhere else, and that they wanted to be here during this time because this is such an exciting time on Earth. This is the time where things are going to evolve quicker, and they wanted to be here during this time period. So that's how a soul can be. A soul is not necessarily from Earth. We've been here a lot. Some of us have been here forever. I would not consider myself from Earth, but I would consider myself, I've been here a lot. I've been here a lot. So anyway, if this is just one place to incarnate, yes, this is just one place to incarnate. That is, but it's a big place. Now, there's life all over the place where we can go. So let's say we do a lifetime here on Earth and we want to study something else. We want to have another experience. And we would go to another place to have an experience. And that's what our souls need, whatever our souls need to grow. And that's how that works, whatever the soul needs to grow. And so that's what we're doing here. I did want to give, okay, so who was that? Hold on a second. Teresa, Teresa and Hannah, I want to give you a message from your mom because you said your mom had passed. And that's a hard thing. I've noticed I've had a lot of clients that have lost their mothers recently. And that's a really hard one, isn't it? I mean, it's a hard, whether you had a good relationship, whether you didn't have a good relationship, it's just a hard one. It's always a tough one to lose a mom. So here's a card from your mom, honey. Here, Teresa. "I am standing right next to you." She's like, "What?" "I am standing right next to you." So you can feel her energy. Know our loved ones are always around. And this is from Talking to Heaven, again, from James Van Praagh, Talking to Heaven. These are great cards, and they're so accurate. They give me such good information, and I really appreciate that. So Barbara, I was going to answer this. She said your birthday is February 18th. So February 18, and this is for Barbara Tarbutton, is 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Diamonds, female, often takes on too much. Often they take on too much. And so 7 of Diamonds is here also to adopt a real spiritual attitude. Getting rid of all negativity is your goal in life. So do as much as you can to have the most positive thoughts. And maybe during this Lion's Gate, the intention is to really keep a positive attitude in life, because positive attitude in life, you go so much further. If you think of all the negative energy that it takes to have negative thoughts, and then it's like that spinning energy, and then you're wasting energy. It's just wasting time and wasting energy, and you don't get any further, especially for 7 of Diamonds. Okay. So Doreen Matson, I hope you understand that August 8th is your birthday. It's a really powerful date. If you were born this August 8th, it's a powerhouse. Now, it's also a 5 of Diamonds. 5 of Diamonds is, number one, they're all about angels. There's always angels, plethora of angels around 5 of Diamonds, always. And a 5 of Diamonds comes to learn about self-worth. So self-worth is really important here. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that I did that. So let's see here. Let's see. Emily Elizabeth. Hi, Kellee from Ontario, Canada. Well, honey, let's get you a card from the angels. How's that? Let's get you a card, honey, from the angels. I know you didn't ask for a card, but we're going to give you a card from the angels. Here we go. And this is for you, Emily Elizabeth. Claircognizant. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Here you go. There you go. And that is Archangel Uriel. And Uriel is of the sun. And I always feel that Uriel is part of this August 8 gateway portal gateway opening, because Uriel is the sun. He's a wonderful archangel. To work with his energy is really important here. Linda Miller, Kellee, what are the angel cards that you use? I'm not sure who printed them. These angel cards I use are Doreen Virtue. I love her cards, and I'll leave it at that. But I love her cards. I think her Archangel cards are really, really wonderful. And I think when they were made with great intention here. So I love them. So there you go. Hi, Frank. Hi, Arcely. Hi, England. Would love a reading. Wild Week. Okay, England, let's get you a card from, let's do the angel cards for you, because your name almost sounds like angel. Here we go. Spiritual understanding. Oh, I love this. Now, this is Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Okay, England. So please know that. And that is Archangel Raziel. And that's quite a big one, spiritual understanding. Quite a big one for you here. I think that, hi, Nika. I think that this is such a powerful time of waking up to spirituality and waking up to what your soul is here to do and the progress that your soul has made. I think it's such an important time here. I do. So, hi, Laura Parmley Hoffman. Hi from Sturgeon Bay. Beautiful night. Yay. HJ, lots of tough clients this week. HJ, that's the truth, right? Yeah, I understand. It's funny. You go through pockets where some people are just so amazing, and then you have some challenges. Keeps you on your toes. Think of it like that. And a good martini at the end of the week helps. Lori Rogalski Phillips, I would love a message from my son or husband. Lori, you've come to the right place. I've got chills. They're both with each other. Let's see. Let me get you. I'm going to get you 2 cards. Okay. I just feel like I would start with the husband, and I'm going to move to your son. Here we go. There is no time where I am. Time is only on the earth. So have you been counting the time, Lori, when you guys would be together? I'm wondering if you were doing that here. Just, what's so funny? I just gave away my timepiece. I have this exact piece here. It's like that thing you turn upside down. I actually just gave that away the other day. I guess I realized there's no such thing as time. Here you go. Only on earth. And this is from your son. I am so much better now. Here, honey. So I would pay attention to rainbows and his energy. Okay. And I would say that rainbow would probably be a sign from him to you. Okay. Hi, Denise. Hi, Ash. Ash Veeb. Hi, my birthday is June 22nd. Well, June 22nd. Okay. And that's an 8 of clubs. So 8 of clubs is very psychic, very sensitive, very attuned, can be highly wound, a little anxious, and you would have had some rougher experiences, but it's all about kind of getting a hold of your mind, getting a hold of your energy. And they make great healers, great psychics, great writers, because they know so much. They know so much. They're really great therapists. Yeah. I love working with 8 of clubs. They're so smart. They know so much. Hi, Debbie Pace Ray Farrow. Hi, Kellee Debbie from New Nerdy here. New Nerdy. I'm not sure. That's very funny. Okay, any message? Love you. Sure. Let's get you a message from your guides. Okay, here we go. Everyone has value, Debbie. So there you go. So I guess that means, you view everybody. Everybody's got a purpose. Even the people that bug the shit out of you, they still have a purpose, because it's getting you to that place of checking in with yourself and seeing where they are, and checking in with yourself and growth. So because we're all here together on Earth. The thing about Earth, I don't know who designed it, but whoever their thought was, that would put us all together, and it really does make us grow, I have to say. I mean, they had a method to their madness, but it was intense. Okay, Christy. Hi, Christy. Oucher. I've had it with the craziness. I bet you have. And you really probably have. So let's get you a card, honey, from your loved ones on the other side. Ooh, the earth is our school. Well, that's what I've been saying. Your daughter has a wicked sense of humor. The earth is our school, and we all learn here. And we all do learn here. By hook or crook, most of us learn. Hi, Roberta from Canada. You are August 11th. So your birthday's coming up. Now, August 11th, you're going to be right after that. It's a 2 of diamonds. So August 11th is right after that portal. And yet, so I would say with you, Roberta, there's going to be a lot of change this year because you're right in that pocket of change of August. This August brings a lot of transformation. So, and 2 of diamonds is all about using their creativity, their sensitivity. Gosh, really creative. They're always so darn creative. And I know that partnership is really important with the 2 of diamonds. So let's get you a card from your guides. Okay, here you go. Follow the golden rule. There you go. Follow the golden rule. That could be for everybody. Follow the golden rule. Be good, be kind, be nice. Don't throw sand. Hi, Cheryl. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, this necklace came from my friends, Walter and Marcy. And on the back side of this, is this the coolest thing? It's turquoise that they had specially made. And on the back is a wolf. How cool is that? I just love this. I love this piece. Hi, Kim Ann. How are you, honey? Oh my gosh, Sherry Doll. She says, and hi, April. Hi. She says, hi, Kelly from Kello. How do I say that? Kelowna, BC. Wow. So your birthday, you're a month older than me, a month and 4 days older than me. It's so funny, but my grandchildren are coming in. I'm so excited. And when you ask them how old they are, they have to tell you like to the day, So I'm kind of on a roll with that. Anyway, August 16th in 1957. 1957 is a very good year. And 1957 is a 22 years, so we have to build something. And August 16th is very important because it's a 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs they're the ones that have a brain with a brain. So that you would be out thinking somebody faster than the thought of the other person even has. You're already out thinking them. And very psychic, very intuition. I would say very creative. There's such a creative piece that comes with the 10 of clubs. Real creative. There's usually music, art, dancing, actresses, something usually phenomenal comes. And they're teachers. They're great teachers. So let me get you a card from your guides. Here we go. Lead by example. I would have to say that when we get to a certain stage in our life at our age, and you and I are the same age, except that you're a month older than me in 4 days. Aside from that, it means to lead by example. It really does. If we're lucky enough to get to this place, it really is, it's good to get here. Hi, Lizette. Hi, honey. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Wendy. Oh, thank you, Wendy. That's very nice. Hi, Heidi. Okay, Heidi, let's see. I'm going to give you a card. Here we go. Let's get you an angel card, Heidi. And this says, and this is for Heidi Salem, prosperity. That's a good one. And this says Archangel Ariel. Oh, what a great card. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. That may as well just say August 8 on it, because that's exactly what I was talking about. And 8s means wealth and prosperity. And so that's a great card for you. That's a great card for you. Okay. Linda Miller, your birthday is 7/16, which is a queen of clubs, and everything I was saying about a queen of clubs. You had a bad day today, honey? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is not an easy time. A lot of people are having a bad day. Let's get you a card. Oops. Thoughts create your reality. So let's turn that around. I had a great day. I learned so much. A little sarcasm does help. But it's easy. You can turn energy around. I always say you can take anxiety and make it like an excited energy instead. It's the same energy, but you can do it. You can do it. Okay, Lynn Gert. Hi, Lynn. Greetings, Kelly. Excited to be here. Well, thank you. Reading, please. So you're 623, and you were in an accident a couple of weeks ago. I'm so sorry because, as I've been saying, this energy is accident energy. So you still want to watch it. you still want to watch it. I mean, you always want to watch it, but this has been pretty intense. And I'm sorry. So let's get you a card. And you're 623. So 623 is a 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs, also like a 7 of diamonds. In fact, all sevens. If you ever hear me say sevens have to overcome from negativity. So 7 of clubs can be kind of negative. They have to really talk about following the golden rule. They really do have to follow the golden rule. And I'm sorry that you were in an accident a couple of weeks ago, but let's get you a card let's get one from your guides here. This is really makes sense for a 7 of clubs. Accept struggles as lessons. And in fact, that's a good one for everybody. So everybody who has a lot of struggles, which you're on Earth, which means you come in with struggles because you're on Earth. This is what I would call struggle school. And when you go to struggle school, I think the best thing to do is to accept, okay, this is what I'm learning. I'll be darned. And then change it into that, energy of understanding. Oh, I've just learned the biggest lesson of all. I'll be darned. It's hard to do it when you're in the middle of it. It's really hard. That's where that mastering comes through. If you can really master in the middle of deep shit, if you can go, wait a minute, I think I want to turn this around. I think I'm really learning something here. That is a master. If you can do that, it really is a big ticket thing to do. And I think that you can do that. Okay, I'm going to read. Now is this Linda? This is Lori Hamilton McDonald. And your birthday is 7/23, so July 23rd, which is a 5 of clubs. 5 of clubs is all about change and all about speaking their truth. And you say that your life is in limbo right now. Okay, so, and that would really get to a 5 of clubs because a 5 of clubs loves to change. They've got to change. You hurt your shoulder at work a year ago, and they tell you that nothing is wrong, and so you can't get it fixed. I have to figure out a new life at 58. Okay, if anybody can do it, Lori Hamilton McDonald, it's you, because 5 of clubs, often the lesson of a 5 of clubs, honestly, is to figure out their next path. And some of them get really stuck, particularly the females I've noticed get real stuck. Now, I've seen people go back to college. I've seen people change careers. I've seen people leave spouses. I've seen people just get up and go and make a huge change. There are 5 of clubs. So 5 of clubs can do it. And let's get you a card here. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, here, perfect. Ask for guidance. Ask people along the way. They'll help you. But I would say start, especially by the time we get to this Monday, set your intention. It's not too late to start a life at 58. Period. End of message. You can do it. You can start a life at any time. My father at 84 years old moved from Long Island to Taos, New Mexico, and was working doing a radio show, and which his wife, my stepmother, does now. It's a jazz radio show, Jazz with Judy. And you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything. And that's really the energy to take. You can do anything. You don't have to not do something. You can do it. Okay, it's just getting to do it. Just do it. Pam Orsini Deserath, what is going on? People are crazy at work. It's this energy, Pam. This energy is intense. People are unconscious, as James and I talk about a lot, like walking around really unconscious. He calls them walking brain stems, which always cracks me up. And it's pretty true. So Sharon L., she says, hi, Kelly. I had a friend pass recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. He did not believe in an afterlife. Okay. And I haven't heard from him. He didn't pick up the phone and call. As soon as he got there, he didn't say, hey. What happens if we don't believe in an afterlife and we pass? Great question. Oh my gosh. How many times have I said to somebody, oh, you'll see. What happens is they get there and they're in shock, actually. They're like, what has happened? Because their mother is there to get them. Their father is there. Their loved ones are there. Their best friends might be there. And they're like, what? Like, you're dead. Like, what? Oh, I am? What? Like, they actually have that expression. I'm not kidding. And then it could be while they were here, they didn't want to have that expression. but their soul knows. And so when they're on that side, it might take them a little bit, but the smart ones catch on pretty quickly. It's the ones that with dogma, that kind of holds them back, the dogma ones, because they want it to be a certain way and it's got to be a certain way. And often on the other side, it may present the way that they want it to be. And like if they're really heavy duty, whatever the dogma is, that is how they will probably be received on that side, because that's what they are expecting. And then slowly but surely, it wears off, and then they realize where they are and things, and they wake up. It all depends on everything, but don't ever worry. And by the way, those are the ones that will come to you in a dream and go, oh my God. And I probably shared this many times, but my grandmother, she was Jewish. My grandparents were Jewish, and they were, I would say at 10 years old, I remember saying to her, Grandma, what happens when you die? Because I used to like really, really worry about it. And she goes, you're just dead. You're in the ground. And I'm like, what? My anxiety went so far out when she said that to me. I'll never forget. Of course, when she died, when I was 20, and the first thing she does is she comes to me immediately, the first night in my dream. And she's like trying to wake me up. Kellee, take care of your grandfather. And I'm like, what? And she came to me every day for about 2 weeks. And my mother, I said, Mom, I can't sleep. And my mom said, tell her to go away. My mother was not Jewish, and there was like a major problem. And so I just said, Grandma, I have to sleep, So anyway, long story short, and then my grandfather died 2 weeks after that. So they were together. And then they both came to me. And then periodically would give me all kinds of amazing messages, actually. So my grandmother was smart. She got it right away. Oh, there is an afterlife. Okay, so don't ever worry about that. Thanks, Janet Slee. She says, you're so kind to do this. Thanks, Janet. I enjoy doing it. I really do. Lori Clark says, I'm going on vacation between the 17th and the 26th. It is at a good time. I'm going to say go on vacation, Lori. For a lot of reasons. I'm actually taking a lot of the month of August off myself. I have a lot of things I have to complete this month. I'm going to be doing some of the Both Sides Now shows, but I'm going to take off about 3 shows of this show because I've got so much to do and I'm not going to see clients. And my schedule, by the way, before I forget, my September and October schedule will be up probably the last week in August. It's not up yet because I still have a lot of things I have to do, and I just not sure the day I'm going to start back to my office. So I wanted everybody to know that. But yeah, I think so, Lori. Go plan your trips, go on, live your life. Don't get stuck on any of this. If things change, you'll know it. That's all. I think that is actually probably going to be, well, that's when Uranus goes retrograde. Well, I think so. You plan it and you do it. Okay. So I think that's really, really important. Karen Ann. Hi, Karen. Hello from Ohio. August 8th is the anniversary of your dad's passing. I think the intense energy is draining me. I bet it is, Karen. Well, you've had a lot going on, as we know, a lot going on here. So actually, August 8th can be used for you for doing a lot of healing and setting your intentions for healing. And that's good for everybody, too. We've all suffered a lot in the last periods of time, how about throughout life. And it'd be a great day to manifest really positive energy and let go of all fear and bring in the most positive energy. And let me get you a card from your dad, Karen Ann. It's beautiful where I am. Well, he's with your mom, and it's beautiful where he is. I bet he's out there in nature, just loving the heck out of that. Okay. And I did want to say hello to a dear friend who I just love, and that is Gloria. If you're listening to me, if you're watching, I think you are, Gloria, because I know you left me a message about getting you a reading, and you're so sweet, Gloria. So I just want to say, Gloria, I'm going to choose a card for you. And I know that change is about to happen for a lot of people. And I would say, Gloria, for some good change for you, actually, is what I would say. And your birthday is July 19th. So you just had your birthday, and that's a 9 of clubs. And a 9 of clubs is all about completion. And sometimes things complete, And then it's time to move on to the next thing. So let's get a card from your guides. Live your bliss. Okay, so here we go. It would be live your bliss. And Gloria, that's a perfect one for you because you've got wonderful family, wonderful kids, and a wonderful husband. So live your bliss now. Worry less. Worry less. Okay. Thank you, Susan Randolph. I love this color too. It's really my favorite. Okay. Facebook user. I lost my cool yesterday. I don't mean to laugh, but I get that. Over an argument over racism. I totally get that. I will not tolerate a racist person. Agree. And I cut loose. Sounds like me. Leo, Cancer rising. It was my birthday on top of it. Oh, Facebook user. I don't know who you are, but you're my kind of person. I get it. Yeah, Cancer rising would make you hypersensitive, and double Leo would put that energy right through. I'm a Leo rising with a Cancer moon, so I totally get that. And it was your birthday yesterday. Well, let's get you a card. So yesterday was the 3rd, so August 3rd was the 10. You're a 10 of diamonds. So 10 of diamonds is very blessed, and they always speak their mind. If they hold back too much, they'll get sick. You have to get it out. So let's get you a card from your guides. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Learn from your mistakes. So when I blew up, a few months ago at the airport. I did. I lost it. And afterwards, and it was 20 degrees below zero. We had to walk to my car because I wouldn't get an elevator with somebody that was just a horrible guy. I refused to get in the elevator, and this guy was screaming. Oh, it was just awful. And anyway, after I blew up, because I made it worse, we walked to my car, and my husband looked at me and he goes, "Did you get it out of your system?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." So what I do notice, once I blow up, it's gone out of my system. So there's something about either getting older, wiser. I really not sure, but I don't hold on to it anymore. So there you go. Good for you though for doing that. Frankly, Scott McCullough. Evening today has been feeling intense. Scott, I get it. It has been an intense time, and today I was feeling the same thing, Scott. That it was a little more intense. So let's get you a card, honey. Let's get you a card from your guides. How's that, Scott? Have an attitude of gratitude. There you go. Now, gratitude has this way of kind of changing up the energy. It's all about changing the energy. So even though, and you're probably an empath if you were feeling the intensity, you're probably an empath. And these are not easy times for empaths. I was telling my husband yesterday, I feel everything. Not easy. You have to really learn to set boundaries with people. There's always stuff to learn here on Earth. Boundaries is a big one. Saying no. Almost like when you're 2 and you start saying no, everything is no. It happens again when you get to 60 plus. No. Same thing. It's a super moon this month too. And you're right, Scott, and I forgot to talk about that. And that's on the 11th. I actually will make a little thing about that. That is on August 11th is the super moon. It's the last super moon of the season. So it's going to be a powerful one. Sherry Kraft says, I have an appointment with Prajna on the 9th. Yay, Sherry. I'm so glad. So Prajna Avalon is a wonderful, extraordinary healer who I love to death. I think she's an incredible healer. And she works with, healing mind, body, and soul. And she's just amazing. And we teach a class. We're teaching Lemuria and Atlantis, part 3 on September 10th, which is going to be great. And that's on September 10th. And we have for sale part 1. You can watch that. It's been filmed. Part 2, we have that. They're really, really good. Now in part 3, what we're going to do is we'll do a little summary of each. And then we're going to talk about what happened to Lemuria, what happened to Atlantis, and how do we use those gifts that we have going forward. So please join us for part 3 on September 10th. And I think you guys are going to love it. I think I'm also doing something the first week in September with Jen Weigel, and I'll let everybody know when that's going to be. I think it's the first week working with spirit guides with her. But please join Prajna and me on September 10th. And then I will kind of just put a little teaser out there. I think, and Renee would have to remind me, and I don't have the exact date, but I think it's November 5th. I think it's November 5th. Dr. Shirley and Pellizzari and Carrie Gonia and I are going to do working with trauma. And so we're going to do like a 3 or maybe 4 hour workshop on trauma and dealing with the energies of what's going on, dealing with trauma from a family perspective, from a psychological perspective with Shirley. And Carrie does family constellation work, and I'm going to be talking about it from a spiritual standpoint. Okay, so that's coming up in November. So Linda DeFuria, today is my mother's heavenly birthday. I asked her to come to me. Any thoughts? Absolutely, Linda, let's get you a card. Here we go. We will be together again. Oh, I know you're missing your mom. I know, honey, I get it. So just know that you guys, not only will we be together again, she hears all your thoughts. She's with you. She's with you. It's so important to know that. Darlene Erickson, she says, I'm seeing lots of synchronicity today. 111 222 555. So 111 is all about, some people say making a wish, but it really is waking up. Your psyche is waking up. Your soul is remembering. I mean, your soul never forgets. Your soul knows all of it, but it's your mind is waking up to, wait a minute, what's going on here? So 111 is really important. It's what we programmed in to start remembering that we're a soul having a human experience. So it's really important. 222 is all about duality, black and white. This versus that Earth is a duality place. And because of the duality, we're forced to learn different lessons. So that's really important. And 555 brings change. So I would say whenever anybody sees these numbers, especially 555, it's all about change, the kind of change that you're going to have. So there you go. Shelly Schreiner. Hi, Shelly. She says, hi, Kelly. I would love a message from my mother. Thank you. Oh, you betcha. You betcha. See, I've been in Wisconsin too long. Here we go. A card for you. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. I hear a lot of souls say that to me on the other side. And that's why it's really important that you live your life to the fullest expression. This is your one shot in this lifetime to do it. I mean, yes, you can come back and come back and come back. Really? Do it now, like live your best life, learn everything possible about yourself and be good and kind to others. It really goes a long way on the other side when you do your life review. And that's going to be really important for everybody. So KK says, would you recommend citrine, jade, pyrite, or anything else for Lionsgate portal to work with? Oh, pyrite, if I could say it. I think I did a crystal thing on pyrite. If I didn't, it's coming up this week. I can't remember. But pyrite is that fool's gold, and it's amazing. Gold would be, or amber, citrine would be great to work with the Lionsgate portal. This would be a really great day to put your crystals out, actually. Be a really great day. And let them soak up all of that fantastic portal energy, and with a high frequency. Gosh, any crystal you want probably, but I love the idea of that pyrite. And, I love my quartz. Anything that you work with would be super. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Barbara. It's so sweet. Great topic for the Lionsgate, right, Tracy? I think that's so too. Oh, thank you, darling. Hi, Belinda Whip. Kelly, this is very important for me. My birthday is 8/9/54. Should be all lucky for me for good to happen. Yes, Belinda, and I know you have had particularly a lot of loss here. But since your birthday, and you're a 4 of diamonds, and a 4 of diamonds is strong. I mean, they can take a lot. 4 of diamonds, we call that the Ford truck. They can take a lot. And this should be amazing for you, Belinda, because it's right next to that Lionsgate. If I were you, I would really be meditating and setting my intentions on everything, because it's a very powerful day. If you're in that orb of, I'm going to say the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, that's a big deal right there. So yes, and let me get you a card from your husband on the other side, Belinda. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. And they can be, and he is. And what's so amazing about this is look for signs of unicorn or even horses. because this is a great one. Has anybody ever had a dream about a unicorn? I did. I'm not kidding you. Right the night before I started grad school, I had a dream about a unicorn. I wasn't thinking about a unicorn. I'm not a unicorn person. I suddenly became a unicorn person. I was like, wow. And that's how the totem came into my life, which was, okay, Sharon Davis Leone. Hi, Sharon. She said, I had a friend pass on July 4th. Sorry. He did not believe in an afterlife, and I've not heard from him. Oh, is this the one now? Is this recent? Is this the same person? I can't remember. But it's the same question. That, you know, if you don't believe in an afterlife, that's okay too. You're still going to be on that side. I mean, that's just how that works. Again, years ago, I was never an atheist. I was probably agnostic. Probably. I don't think I was never an atheist. Or who knows? I don't know. When you're young, who knows? And of course, then I started, you know, seeing things and hearing things. And after ruling out psychosis, I started really seeing things. And the other side exists. It exists. The souls go on, and they'll find that out when they, you know. So Linda Miller, she says, today things went awry, and I need a message from my guides or my angels. Okay, honey, let's get you a message. Express your feelings, Linda. Express your feelings. Okay, there you go. Maya Barnes, may I ask my purpose? Well, you know, that's a question where I don't know your birth date, so I can't tell you just off the top of my head. I mean, I would say my purpose is to learn everything about yourself, and then go from there. I think it's really important. So Cheryl Marth, your birthday is August 16. Okay, August 16, which is a 10 of clubs. A lot of 10 of clubs people I'm dealing with lately. So 10 of clubs is all about really bright people that come in our 10 of clubs are really, really bright. 8 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, really bright. And 10 is all about making sure you are creative and you use that energy somehow to be creative, to use your creativity. Because 10s have got to express themselves. They can be highly wound, so they need to express themselves. And they're perfectionists too. So, you know, read a lot. There you go. Christy Oucher, she says, hi, Kelly. My father fell and we had to admit him in rehab. Oh, gosh, honey. He was so upset and confused, and it broke my heart. I keep telling myself only 20 days, and then we'll be bringing him and his mother to live with us. His birthday is 6/29. Okay. So you'll be bringing him and your mother. Oh, you're just busy, gal. Okay, and his birthday is 6/29. So June 29th is an Ace of Clubs. So Ace of Clubs always comes to learn. So what is he learning, and what are you going to learn from this? Really, what is he going to learn from this? I'm sure he's very upset. Let's get a card from, here we go, from the guides. Choose love over fear. So honey, just embrace all this with love, 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 love. Okay, that, you know, you've got your family together, and take some time for yourself, sweetheart, because that's a big one. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to have to say good night now, but I want everybody to join us on Monday. We're going to, James and I, on Both Sides Now and Beyond, on the Lions Gate portal, and we're going to be talking about forever forgiving, because that seems to be a good theme here right now. So have a wonderful month, everybody, and I'll be back with with Ask Me Anything, probably live the first week in September. But we will have some amazing shows that Renee is going to put on for everybody. So thank you, everybody. Enjoy the summer. Take care.
You've been listening to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.